And a good evening to you again from Champion Christian College. Today on YouTube, it's Tigers Volleyball as your 3-10 Champion Christian College Tigers face Henderson State, the Reddies. This is their junior varsity program playing the Tigers here today. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you as we're just about set to get underway. So the Tigers coming off that 3-set loss to Itawamba Community College on Thursday. Really a pretty clean played game by the Tigers. Not a ton of errors in that one. Just better competition when you're talking about a JUCO program. And Champion led at various points in the first set. Late, they kind of fell apart and never really recovered after that. So Tigers will get us started here with Chloe Capacey serving as we're underway here tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me and joining us wherever you might be watching from, as Capacey gets the first point for Champion off the service ace. As Henderson State, the Reddies, unable to get it over, so Chloe still serving. That's bumped over by Johnston from the Reddies. Big hit from the middle by Petty is inbounds. And it's 2-0 in favor of Champion, just like that. This is an exhibition, quote-unquote, for the Tigers, according to the schedule, so it doesn't count officially in the standings. Really, the only number that does count in the standings is those 3 wins, because they're all in region play. Capacey still serving. The libero Bice got there first, and it's another ace for Capacey as Henderson State, their JV team, having a little bit of trouble here in the opening with the Tigers up 3-zip. And Chloe still on serve for Champion Christian. On the left side, is that going to be in? It looks like it's going to be out. So 4-0 for Champion off the hit from Johnston. Really good start for the Tigers here tonight. Getting off to a good start. Paramount this time just punched over by Johnson. Diving dig by Powell. Hit over by Hall. Johnston will try it again from that right side, stage left, I guess you could say. Dump attempt by Barker. Reddy's got to get it over, and they do. Longest rally in this early going. Little tip over. I think that's going to be a net violation. And it will be a net violation. Now, they originally pointed to Champion, but that was an incorrect point there by the official and rightly corrected quickly. So now the libero, Lexi Bice, will serve for Henderson State. It's not a deep junior varsity roster for the Reddies. Through the block, that's going to be a kill. Johnston's first. So first 4 points to Champion, last 2 to Henderson State now with Bice again still serving here. Third of 5 straight at home for the Tigers. We'll be with you again on Saturday. Double touch, I believe, is the call there. So 3 straight now for Henderson after Champion started with a 4-0 lead. Bice still serving. Powell on the reception. Set by Capacey, punched over by Petty. Dig Bice, set to the middle, and Glenn. Nice dig there again by Powell, but Champion not going to be able to get it over. So both teams have 4-0 runs to start this, and we are even at 4 apiece in the opening set with Lexi Bice still on serve. Set this time for Hall. And that should be 4 hits. It is. So 5 straight points now for Henderson State. It's a JV program playing the finale of 7 straight matches on the road. They'll be home against a familiar opponent to Tigers fans, Itawamba Community College. Petty picking up the kill. Champion evens it at 5. Back on serve, this is Skylar Hall serving, 15 aces on the season. Big hit by Glenn, nice dig by Weiss, but overplayed it a little bit. We are going to see Henderson State now go back on serve, as Amelia Grace Brister from Louisiana coming in to serve. And Salico, the libero, and the setup for Barker, who finds that back line. 6-all here in the early stages of this opening set. Chris Shima, glad as always to be with you. We have 2 more volleyball matches together. That was an overpass there. And Journey Hicks coming in might have a point. Let's see. Now, Brister not going to clear the net. My assumptions were correct. Journey Hicks with the kill. Had 54 coming in to play. That was last week, actually. Stats haven't been updated. Riley Petty leads the team with 72. So champion 7-6, make it 8-6 off the miss hit there in the air by Henderson State. And Salicos is going to serve again for Champion Christian. Ooh, Glenn had it blocked. And it was off the readies, I believe. It's not a deep Tigers team by any stretch, but this is a really good team. Punched over there by Johnston. Coming over to her right was Hall. Now it's set up for Powell. And that's getting found the floor first. Champion 10, Henderson State 6, and the Reddies want to talk about it. So we'll take time out. We'll come back here in just a moment. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be with you. I'm at the home studio in South Carolina. The kitty cat has started to become a fan of the volleyball games that I've been doing at home. I have a cat, by the way. She's hanging out on the bed watching the ball go back and forth on the big screen. It's set up for Glenn out of the timeout. I believe that was touched by Champion. So Champion's had a couple nice runs in this one. But Henderson State and Shemaiah Glenn picking up the kill there. Served by Johnston. Reception by Powell, set by Insalico. And it was blocked back, but Hicks was ready for it. Nice kill there on the left side for Alexia Rains. So both teams have had a couple of nice runs. We saw 4 straight to start set 1 for Champion. Then 5 straight for Henderson State. Then we were back and forth a little bit. Nice send back there by Glenn. And now Henderson State trying to string a run back together and tie it or retake the lead. 10-9 here in the opening set. Johnston too long that time. So Champion goes back up by 2 now. Here is Kelly Barker to serve, sophomore from North Little Rock. Vice going to set it up. Punched over by Rains. Barker was there first. Now, Salico will be unable to clear the net on that one. Reddy's trailing by 1, back on serve, and Shemaiah Glenn will do the honors. I was talking to a college football coach who their program just started a JV team. Champion, their men's basketball team, has started they call it reserves, but it's essentially a JV team. And here we see Henderson State Ready's JV team. Anyways, the football coach was talking to him, and I said, yeah, coach, but, how many of these players are realistically going to move up to the varsity program? He said, well, not necessarily. As a nice ace there by Brooke Powell. The serving's really been on point today for Champion, leading by 3 now. Not necessarily what it's about, although there are a certain percentage he does expect to move up, much I'm sure like the coaching staff with Henderson State expects some of these players to move up to the varsity program, but it makes recruiting a little bit easier. On that left side, the hit by Malnow. Hall from the left as well. Also gives players a chance to play rather than just, sitting and cheering for the other for your teammates all the time. JV programs afford those players instead of sitting on the bench to get some work in, to be fresh. You never know. Injuries happen in all collegiate sports. Is that going to stay in for Malnow, who was on serve? I don't believe so. So Champion gets the point, leading at 14-11 here in set 1. But it's just an interesting thing in the Champion, as I mentioned, their men's basketball team, their first year with a developmental team as well. It's going to be a overpass there. I don't think Glenn got to it in time. So Champion back up by 4, matching their biggest lead here in the opening set. But you see a lot of JV teams at the D2 level, which is Henderson State. They're in the Great American Conference. And you also see a lot of it in the NAIA. Nice little hit there by Wright. And that's going to be a double hit on Malnow. So Champion takes their biggest lead, matches the biggest lead for either team here in this opening set. It's 5. Tigers have Journey Hicks serving during this run, and a rare mistake so far for the Tigers as Hall can't clear the netting. 16-12. Taylor Long, sophomore, comes in, floats it over. Just bumped over there by Petty for Champion. That was, I couldn't see the call there, and I think the players are wondering as well. So it did go to Champion. I didn't think that cleared the net, but you never can be too sure. So Tigers back up by 5 as Capacey comes back in to serve. Big swing again by Johnston, and she's long again. Tigers by 6. Henderson State wants to talk it over. Timeout on the court. We'll step aside as well. So there's the upcoming broadcast schedule. Christian, glad to be back with you, by the way. We have 2 more volleyballs, and then the Champion Christian Classic will be coming up. Basketball is just around the corner. Can you believe it? This year's flying. Capacey still serving. Good start for the Tigers. Nice little tip there from the middle, Henderson State. And I don't have a 13 on my roster, so I couldn't tell you who it was, but it was a nice play there for the Reddies. The libero Bice is back in to serve. Overpass actually works in Champion's favor as Powell has a smile on her face. The overpass caught the Reddies napping. So 19-13. Tigers back on serve. It's Hall. Dump over going to be set up by Capacey for Barker. And that'll go for a kill for Johnston, her second here in this opening set. Reddy's got to string some points together, though. They are down here as we get later in set one. Little room for error. Here is Brister back in to serve for Henderson. Punched over by Petty. Johnston cross court attack, and Salico was there first. Powell. Nice little punch over there by Petty. Oh, nice. Nicely done by Glenn. Glenn found that open spot, stage left, and really just great court vision there by Shemaya Glenn. 19-15. This is Harley O'Neill, freshman, on serve for the Reddies. Playing the soft game that time, going to work out for Powell. First to 20 Champion, they lead by 5 here in set one. And Salico serving. Brister had to go get it. That couldn't clear the tape for Johnston. So Tigers looking good here in set one, leading by 6, 4 points away from taking the opening set against this JV team. The Reddies, D2. Powell again. Dig by O'Neill. Hit over by Johnston, and that's going to be in play. It was touched, they say, by Champion. So if you're the Reddies now, little room for error, so you got to crack down and start to be more precise. Johnston was on that one. Got a deflection as well. Now she's on serve. Champion lets it go, and it's too long. So just too many errors right now for Henderson State. Champion trying to close them down here in set one with Kelly Barker serving. Ooh, just miscommunication there, not on the same page, the Reddies. Tigers 2 points away. So an ace for Barker, who came in with 10. Correction, with 6. Again, limited stats. They're going to set it up for the middle. Hicks, nice block. Now Journey will send it over for the Reddies. Bailey was there first. They set it up for Glenn. Glenn has another kill from that middle spot. Shemaya Glenn, her second kill here in set one. Now she's on serve. Champion still in good shape, though. Set up by Wright. Ooh, nice block. And a net violation going to be called here. That's going to go on Champion, I believe. Punch over by Hicks. That's going to be out of bounds. Set point for the Tigers now with Brooke Powell serving. 13 aces in what stats we have for 2022. And is that going to be in bounds? No, just out. Boy, it was real close there. So Reddies are still alive now. Molnow will come in and serve. Bailey comes back in as well. And Barker had an awkward reception on that one. Teammates couldn't get there in time. It sort of froze everybody. So the ace for Molnow, Merritt Molnow, is the lone senior. She's from Wasilla, Alaska. Set up for Hicks. Bice going to hit it backwards, and that will do it for the opening set. Champion wins it 25-20. They lead the match 1-0. We'll be back with the opening set here in just a few moments. Don't go too far. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you from the home studio. And 25-20 champion. Really a combination of really good hitting and good serving in that opening set. Several aces, I believe 4 off the top of my head, 2 by Capacey. So a good start for champion. See if Henderson State can respond as Molnow starts off set 2 with an ace. So Merritt Molnow started talking about her, the senior setter for Henderson State, the JV side. Going to set up for the left side. Big hit by Rains, and that is going to be out of bounds. Nice job by the Tigers there on that back line, getting out of the way and recognizing. Really good court vision in this one for champion. Not making a lot of mental errors. So Hall to serve. Floats it over. Bice got there first. Set up for Rains. Down the line. Couldn't get it. Barker sends it back. Johnston there first. Sent right back by Petty, and that is in play. Riley Petty leading the team in kills per set with 2.32 coming in. Skylar Hall will serve for champion, up 2-1. That is not going to clear the net there for our mystery person, whoever number 13 is. Three straight for champion. Rains on the reception. Through the block there, but a double hit. Double contact, excuse me. Bailey bumps it over. And Salico there first. Set by Capacey to Powell, who hits it through the block attempt or dig attempt by Molnow. And that's 5 straight points for champion, who might want to rethink the exhibition status of this match because it's going really well for the Tigers. That's going to be out of bounds, but a really nice dig there by Hall. Wouldn't call it a pancake per se because she used every inch that she had available. Henderson State now its second point. Rains on serve, going to pick up an ace. Nicely done there by Alexa Rains. Rains a junior. Hall got there first. Petty now in Salico. Set by Molnow. And that's going to be a deflection off champion. Credit Johnston with the play. And much like we saw in the opening set, it's set 2 starting with a lot of runs. We saw 5 straight points for champion after Henderson State went up 1-0. Now they've rattled off 3 straight points. Nicely done through the block that time for Petty. Tigers up 2. It's the third of 5 straight at home for champion. Saturday they host Texas A&M Texarkana, and then next Thursday it's Crowley's Ridge. So a couple of NAIAs and good challengers to get ready for region play for the Tigers. Dump over there, attempt by Capacey. She's going to be called for double hit. Correct the score there. Gave it to the wrong team. 6-5 now. Tigers by 1. Hall hits it over. Ball now long, and Bice the libero. Powell was not ready for that one, but got it over anyways. Johnston power right there to tie it at 6 apiece. So Carly Johnson, a more accurate hit. Saw her use a little too much power in the opening set. Better control that time. That was a nicely done play there by Hicks to get it around the block and put Champion back up by 1, 7-6. Kelly Barker now serving. Miscommunication there, and that's been the problem for the Reddies. They have not been on the same page at times here tonight. Another error there. Molnow couldn't get it. Barker with an ace, and it's 9-6 Champion. That was going to be touched, they say, so a nice kill there by Glenn. Brister, I assume, coming in to serve. Powell, nicely done there. Brooke Powell, 2.16 kills per set. We've seen that so far today. She might be over that in that first set. Powell serving as well. Play at the net, right, got it over, right a second time. Hall. Molnow again, just getting it over. Barker on the reception. Set up again for Hall. And she's going to pick up a point on a terrific cross-net hit. Champion back up by 4. It's 11-7 here in set 2. Tigers won the first one, 25-20. Journey Hicks. Dig by Brister. Nice hit by Johnston, and Barker with the terrific dig, and then the overhit there. Carly Johnston, one of the outside hitters, a freshman for the Reddies. They're looking to bring along here in the JV program. Set by right. Hicks, two-handed hit. Going to pick up a point. Journey Hicks will serve now. 12 aces during the season in the stats that we have so far. Third on the team in kills. Molnow will hit it over. From the middle, Petty. Dig by Bice. And into the net for Rains. Tigers leading by 5. Hicks still serving. Third of 5 straight at home. I mentioned a couple NAIAs to wrap up the home portion of the schedule, but Tigers 3-0 in Southwest Region play, and they're going to go to Dallas Christian to end the regular season. That'll be October 29th. Nice little dump over by Mall now. Tigers ready for it. From the middle, bringing the power again, Glenn. That time, Champion ready for it, but the pass doesn't find the mark. And it's 13-9 Tigers with Glenn serving for the Reddies. Reddies have had intercollegiate athletics for 115 years, roughly. Nice hit there, Petty through the block. Always been called the Reddies in some shape or form, going all the way back. Capacey back in to serve. Rains on the reception, but hit it awkwardly to the left. Nobody could get there in time. Another ace for Capacey here today. I've got her down for 3. It could be one higher than that. Good idea. Bad result there for Petty. 15-10. They were crowding her in the middle, so she tried to go left side with it. And just hit it too long. Ball now on the serve, and that will be out of bounds. Champion by 6 here in the second set. Trying to take command of the match. Skylar Hall now will serve for the Tigers. Floats it over. And the Reddies just get there in time. It was Bice. And they win the point. But how about the play there by Bice? That serve by Rains into the net. We haven't seen a lot of service errors here today. In fact, that's the first I can think. Well, no, there's been a couple that have been long. Never mind. First one we've seen that's short, though. Taylor Long coming back in for the Reddies. She's on the reception off the Ansalico serve. Nice block again. That was Hicks and Barker combining. Tigers by 7. Soft game that time by Johnston. Cross court hit by Powell. Overpass sent right back by Barker. Johnston does the same. Set by Capacey. Big hit by Hicks. Is it inbounds? Yes. Champion takes its biggest lead of the match now at 8. 19-11. And Salico, this time Reddies can't get there. Tigers playing a complete game here in this second set. It's all Champion, 22-11. We'll take a break, folks. We'll come back here in just a moment. That's me, Chris Sheeman. Glad to be with you here today. Shameless self-promoting myself as always. It's 20-11, champion with a good start. I'm back at the home studio in South Carolina. It's supposed to be 40 degrees here tonight. It was 78 today. I don't believe that's going to happen. Those numbers do not add up. Punched over by Powell. On the right side, Bailey picking up a nice and needed kill for Henderson State. The libero, Lexi Bryce, another freshman for the Reddies JV team. Second to last match for Henderson State's JV team. That's going to be long, I believe, off Journey Hicks. So Reddies with little room for error late in this second set. Trying to go on a run. They've shown themselves capable here in the match. A couple different times. And they're going to get the point here as well. Credit Bice with the ace. And that's 3 straight out of the timeout for Henderson State. Big hit by Hicks. That time more precise. Her last couple have been a little bit long. Able to connect that time. Kelly Barker to serve. Just clears the tape. Tigers are 3 points away from taking a 2-set lead. They set it up for Johnston. Barker got there first, but nobody home in the middle. And it's 22-15. Brister in to serve. And that's going to be a kill for Powell. Powell will serve for Champion. Head coach Erica Trusty. Miss-hit that time by Molnow on the left side. And it's set point Tigers. 24-15. Brister gets it over. Set by Wright. Blocked back by Glenn. Henderson State staying alive. Now it's Carly Johnston. Soft touch that time by Glenn. Hall again. Dig by Bice. Raines bumps it over. We haven't seen a lot of long rallies here in the second set. And we're not going to see one here either. Tigers take it 25-16. They lead the match overall, 2-0. We'll be back with the third set in just a moment. Champion up 2-0. Chris Sheeman back here with you from the home studio, and we're looking in Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the Tigers are looking good here in this third set. 25-20 in the first, 25-16 in the second. Chloe Capacey serving to start us off here. She sets it up now for Barker, and going to be 4 hits on Champion. So first point in the third set goes to Henderson. They have Johnston serving, I believe. And Salico. Hall playing the line and evens us at 1 apiece here in the opening set. Bice gets there first. Set up for Rains. Nice reception there by Hall. From the middle, once again, it's Petty. The Tigers have been accurate here today. Their best hitting in the season was .293 in a loss against Jarvis Christian back on September 7th. I've seen Jarvis Christian's volleyball team. That's a tough team to beat even when you're hitting .293. Oh, what a dig there by Insalico. You saw a couple of long rallies in the first set. This is the longest, I believe, in the match, though. Wow, nice dive there. Capacey keeps hope alive for Champion after a terrific hit by Bailey. Now it's through the block, and they're going to get the kill. Henderson State wins that long rally. Some fun volleyball, though, in that sequence both ways. Bice now. Capacey sets it up for Barker. Had it blocked back by Glenn. Reddy's up 3-2. Finding the open spot there on that far left side. Petty with a terrific kill. And Salico sent right back by Hicks. Good instincts there by Journey. 4-3 Champion. Set up for Rains here for Henderson. Bumped over by Barker, and well, the Reddies just weren't ready for that. I'm still trying to, my brain didn't process what happened there. And Salico still serving. Tigers by 2. And the Tigers by 3. Net violation, I believe. Three straight points for Champion. Boy, a couple nice digs by the liberos. That's going to be hit out of bounds, I believe. Was it touch? They say yes. Tigers 4 straight. That time into the net for Mary. Rain serving for the Reddies. Two players going for the set there. Miscommunication in Salico and Capacey. And it's 7-5 now. And Rains hits it into the net to put Champion right back up by 3. Kelly Barker will serve. Set up for Bailey. Hall was there first. Set by right to Powell. Another terrific dig by Bice. And that's going to be inbounds. Bailey playing the power game that time, 8-6. More of a fight right now here in the Reddies, who have really kind of looked listless a little bit in that second set, losing by 9. Taylor Long to serve now. Tap over by right that time. That's going to be inbounds. Johnston at times struggling to find that back line. Not that time, though. Really well done there for her. And now Long still serving. Henderson State trying to tie us up at 8 apiece here. Pass off the mark, and we are even at 8 apiece here in this third set. Long still serving for Henderson State. Dump by Wright works to perfection for Champion. This might be an ace. It will be an ace for Powell. Champion's been racking up the aces here in this match. Capacey has 3. Powell has at least a couple. Might have had her second there. Hicks from the middle. Now Johnston with the punch over. Barker there first. They're going to set it up now for Hall, who couldn't quite get what she wanted to get on that one. Shemaiah Glenn now will serve. Overpass that time, sent right back to the Tigers, and then Hall hits it over. From the middle, good action on the ball that time. I don't have a number 13. Apologize if there's any Ready fans out there. Couldn't tell you who that was, but made a terrific go at it. Even at 10 here in the third set, Ready's got some fight in them yet. Glenn going to serve that long, though. Tigers wisely let it go out of bounds, and Champion goes back up by 1. That was Hicks on the serve. And more miscommunication. Again, this Reddy's team at times just not in sync with one another there on that pass. Tigers by 2. Petty sent it right back, but the Reddies were ready for that one. And Molnau's got a kill. 12-11. Amelia Grace Brister will come in and serve. And serve it long and out of bounds. She's from Ruston, Louisiana. I believe that's a military community there. I might have a friend who is actually there right now with her husband. Oh, beautifully done, Petty. Not once, but twice. Champion by 3 again. No, I don't think Ruston is what I was thinking of. I can't. I know it starts with an R. At least I thought it did. Anyways, Chloe Capacey serving. Set by Capacey. Petty booms it to the left side, and Champion leads by 4. Dangerous moments here now if you're the Reddies. Don't want to get swept here. Been playing much better here in this third set. Got to keep your wits about yourself and get back in it before Champion's able to pull away again. And Johnston hears the call. Long will come out for the Reddies, and Bailey comes in. Johnston, who picked up that kill on serve, and going to serve it long. Serving has been a problem today for Henderson State, and it's been an asset for Champion. Tigers by 4 with Hall serving. That was not touched, so Tigers pick up the point there, lead it by 5 now. Again, Hall. Johnston there first, took an awkward backwards swing at it. And Bice gave it a go, but couldn't get there in time. So the Tigers starting to put a roll on this one here in the third set, leading by 6 now, after we were back and forth in the beginning. Terrific recovery from Champion there. Cross court hit by Bailey. From the middle, it's Petty. Bice with yet another dig. Raines was there. Tigers, Capacey just gets it over. Dig in Salico. Sent over by Petty. Boy, Petty at the middle of the net. She has been outstanding today for Champion. 19-12, and the Reddies got to talk about it. Tigers starting to pull away again here in the third set, trying to sweep the Reddies JV team. We'll be back in just a moment. Nice little run for Champion, trying to win it in 3 straight sets. Hall still serving for the Tigers. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Well, I really wish I could give props to whoever this number 13. She's just not on my roster, folks, but she's played terrific from the middle for Henderson State here today. So 19-13. Reddy's trying to survive. And they're going to pick up the point there. 4 hits. 19-14. Serving his Bice. And I think double contact going to be called there. No, something at the net, I believe. Either way, the timeouts have worked for Henderson. They've gone on runs just about every time they've stopped play. Tigers have always had an answer, though. Capacey sets it up. Big hit for Barker, and that's too long. So 4 straight now for Henderson State, with Bice still serving. Champion won the first set 25-20, although set 1 was closer than even that. Capacey going to set it up now for Powell, who hits it. Booms it through the block. First to 20, Champion. Tigers were in control for most of the second set, winning it easily by 9. Leading by as many as 7 here in set 3. Insalico serving. Nice punch by Glenn. Nice dive by Hall, but Tigers can't get it over. So just like that, Champion's lead is down to 3 at 20-17. Alexa Raines is going to serve. Capacey sets it up for Hicks. And Hicks is going to pick up another point for the Tigers, who were 4 away from sweeping this Henderson State Reddy's JV program and sending them packing with a loss. Barker with the serve. And into the net there by Bailey. Barker serving. Bice, the libero, gonna airmail it out of bounds. The Tigers are 2 points away from sweeping the Reddies with Kelly Barker on serve. Raines on the reception. Set by Mull now, and the kill by Bailey. Taylor Long in to serve. Journey Hicks on the hit, over hit by Raines. Booming hit by Powell, and it is match point Tigers, 24-18. Nice hit there by Barker. He's not ready to go home yet. So Glenn will serve now for Henderson State. From the middle, Journey Hicks, it's inbounds, and the Tigers take it in 3 straight sets. It goes 25-20, 25-16, And 25-19, champion with the victory here today, and 3 straight over the JV team from Henderson State. The Reddies are fall in their finale of this long road trip. Well, we'll be with you again on Saturday. It's a Saturday afternoon match against a NAIA team. It'll be Texas A&M Texarkana. We'll have that one for you at 2 p.m. again on Saturday. Tigers victorious in 3 straight sets here today, folks. Thanks for watching as always. My name's Chris Sheeman. Enjoy the rest of your week.